Hey guys, what's up? It's Dino2495 here, and I'm going to talk you through a new league that I've joined called the Hideout League. We had the draft a couple of weeks ago, and this is what I chose to get. It's a very different league from what people are used to, with only 9 Pokemon being used instead of the normal 11, and it was on a point-based system instead of a tiering system or the free draft. So my first pick was Tapu Koko, and it's a very interesting mon if I go on the movesets. It has a lot of different things, a lot of coverage, very useful. With the attack and speed, it is amazing. 115 base attack is great for me, and 130 speed is basically a monster. So that's great. Can't wait to use this. This is the first time I've ever used the Tapu Koko, so I'm looking forward to playing with Tapu Koko this league. The next Pokemon I picked was Goodra. Now, I picked Goodra because it's a very underrated mon. It has amazing coverage again. It has a great ability. It has 2 great abilities, Sap Sipper, Gooey, and it also gets Hydration, which is really good, especially in rain. So, as a dragon, it's a really good typing. It's also very bulky, so it can take a whole lot of hits. And I'm really glad I picked this up as an underrated mon. A lot of people let this slide, and I don't know why. So to finish off my Steel Fairy Dragonglaw, I picked up a Fortress, and Fortress is one of those mons that I think is very underused. I'm hoping to use it to its full potential this season, with what I've got planned for it. It's going to be a great hazard setter, and it's also a rapid spinner. So it's very interesting. It does have the 4 times weakness to fire, but I can get around that very easily. The next one I picked up is Mega Absol. Now, with this, I wanted speed. When I looked it up, when I looked at my draft currently, I noticed that I'm very bulky, and I have no speed really, apart from Tapu Koko. So I thought I can pick up Mega Absol. It's got an amazing typage with Dark, for starters. It also has a lot of different things it can do. It can set up, it can, with Swords Dance or Carmine, it can attack on the physical or a special. It's got some really good stats. 150 attack again is amazing, and 115 special attack is also great. And I can't wait to use Mega Absol. I've loved having it previously, but also Magic Bounce is one of probably the best abilities I could get. If someone wants to hazard stat me, I can go Magic Bounce and send it back to them, which is really good. So this will be my Mega for the season. The next Pokemon I picked up was Uxie, and I got recommended this by a friend. First of all, Levitate is an amazing ability for a lot of my ground weaknesses. It's also a very good setup sweeper, as well as it can take a lot of hits. It's not super fast, but it's fast enough to do a lot of damage. As well as it has amazing coverage once again. The next mon I picked up was Quagsire. Now, one of my friends was very, very annoyed about this because he told me what his draft was. He told me that he wanted this mon, and I already had it in planning that I was going to get this mon. I've never used it before in competitive. I love the water absorbability. I love the fact it can do a lot to a lot of different things. It's a really good defensive pivot, and it has okay typing. With water ground, it means I can take electric for anything that's weak. And as you could probably see in a minute, there is some stuff that I need that for. So we'll go back and back again to go on to the second page. So the 7th pick, I went for Ember. Ember is a nuke. It can hit like a truck. It does a lot of different things. It has a lot of coverage with superpower. It has Flare Blitz. It has Reckless, which is a really good ability. And it does have a lot of good things about it, except that it will die very quickly because of its Reckless ability and recoil and that kind of thing. I will be using this as well a lot this season, hopefully. The next one I picked was Hitmonlee. Now, I've never used this, but it's an interesting tech. Unburden White Gem is really good. Also, Fake Out Pressure, Rapid Spin, Knock Off, that kind of thing. Great fighting type as well. I think it gets priority if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it gets Fake Out. I don't know if it gets Mach Punch. It does get Mach Punch. Okay, so Hitmonlee is going to be one of those things that is very interesting. Now, you may have noticed that I have a very big weakness to fighting right now. So my next mon completely stops that. We have a Rotom. Now, the reason I picked Rotom was not because it's defensive and it's got great Volt Switch potential. It also loves to take fighting types and normal types. If I get hit, but if my Mega Absol gets hit, if I switch out first and go into Rotom, they then can't hit me with that fighting type move. So people will bring coverage like Knock Off and Dark Pulse and stuff like that, but this is a really good defensive mon as well. Overall, I love my draft. I think it's a very interesting draft, and I'm really looking forward to playing the draft. I'm really looking forward to playing the season. It's a new thing for me. I do play in 2 other leagues, but this is the first time I've ever really done it with this kind of draft. Most of these mons I've never tried before either, so it's going to be fun to look at that. And I think, yeah, I'm really looking forward to my matches. Speaking of matches, there are going to be 4. There's 3 people in my division and then 1 who is outside my division. I believe I play the 3 people in my division twice. I don't know. I know I played the person in the other division once, but I don't know about the second time. But I know from looking at their team that Ember is going to be massive potential from what I can see of their team. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. I will be bringing out the Showdown matches soon-ish. I'm not too sure when I'm actually going to bring them out. But when I do, you will get to see them, and hopefully I can make a playoff spot this season. And I can't wait to use this team. Thank you, and goodbye.